What's up agents, Wolf here, welcome to another Division 2 build video. I'm going to show you one of the highest DPS builds you can possibly make in the Division 2. This build will allow you to hit almost 1,000,000 damage to the body with very limited situational elements. You will be able to mow down NPCs in any difficulty. You will just mince every single NPC in the game. If you are currently using a red build, guess what? This is going to replace yours if you give it a try. So hopefully you guys do enjoy the build. I will showcase the gameplay after we have spoken about the build in detail. Let's get straight into it. Here is the setup. I am using a striker 4-piece with the backpack. Now the bag is very useful because it increases the efficiency of the stacks. So from 0.65 to 1%, which is really nice. I haven't chosen the chest piece because I feel like it's too difficult to get the stacks and maintain them using an assault rifle. Now you can use a shotgun or LMG, but that would be a different kind of setup. I have chosen the Fenris chest with spotter. Now this talent is perfect with the Kingbreaker, as long as you put the linked laser pointer. The perfect flatline weapon talent goes perfectly with this. It's instant damage, it's not situational like Intimidate or Obliterate, which you would need to stack as well. So I feel like this is the perfect combination. Also, the perfect spotter talent or the perfect spotter chest piece closer, you won't get the most out of it because this is more spec'd into a setup with a bit of blues or a few blues. This is going to be a full red build, hence why I haven't gone for the Picara's holster. That would only make sense in a setup where you actually have a few more blues. Now I have tested it with this instead of what I have now. It gives me about 100 and something thousand damage less per bullet with the Picara's holsters because I'm trying to focus on all reds because I want to do as much damage as possible. So the mask I've gone for Grupo because we want a crit damage increase. This is perfect. The Coyote's mask is not good because I'm going to be using an assault rifle. I don't need it, and I'm not going to be situating myself too close to the NPCs. I don't want to make it situational, getting that increase in crit damage. Yes, it's more crit damage, but the Grupo overall will be better. And anyway, if you're playing in a team, which this build can do just fine, solo or in a group, you can tell your teammates to use a Coyote's mask, they can get more crit damage. It depends on how you want to play or however you want to be using it. So I feel like this combination is going to be perfect. Also, you're probably thinking to yourself, why not Coyote? The multiplicative damage from the Contractor's Gloves and Fox's Prey knee pads. That is also situational damage that I don't want to go into. I'd rather have extra crit damage or baseline weapon damage from the Fenris. Because damage to armor is situational. A lot of the damage you do to enemies is health damage or damage to outside of cover. If an enemy is not even in cover, but just out of cover, standing next to the cover, they still count as being in cover. Therefore, you lose the damage pretty much completely, but it's still worth it to keep it on the gun, just to make that very clear. This is still very good. You can switch this up for something else, the attribute for like crit damage, but I feel like when you're actually setting up the build itself, I don't think it's worth having the knee pads because also, you know, you're speccing into, as you guys can see, rifle damage and you don't get an extra attribute roll. So it is quite difficult to weigh your options. But it really, at the end of the day, it depends on you and how you want to play. Adapt the build to suit your own playstyle. That is why I'm telling you why I've chosen these pieces and giving you other options or telling you why I haven't gone for those certain options. This is on you to decide how you want to be playing. So now that you understand the setup, why I've chosen my pieces, this build is just really insanely powerful. The damage you can do is next level. I feel like this is probably my new best weapon damage build. And I'm sure if you guys give it a try, you will enjoy it too. Just let me know in the comments what you think of it. So starting from the top, we've got all reds with the Kingbreaker. I don't want to go too much in depth talking about the pieces and how the build works. You guys know by now how the Strikers works with Fenris, things like that, and the talents. So this is very good. Make sure you do put the linked laser pointer, guys. Perfect flatline gives us a huge amount of damage. Then to stack up the Striker, rock and roll from close range works incredibly well. Orbit pistol, get that final kill, get some extra crit damage. Then the 4-piece Striker, you guys know how Striker works. That rate of fire increase is great. Handling will be very good because it allows you to hit your shots. Lots of weapon damage, huge amounts. So every piece I have got weapon damage and I have rolled crit chance on every single attribute with a crit damage modification. The gloves, crit chance, the knees, crit chance, and the holster crit chance. The mask is crit damage with the crit damage modification. Grupo for that nice juicy 15% crit damage. The chest piece is Fenris, incremental weapon damage, very nice. And by the way, when I did compare the Grupo and the Picara's holster, I did include the non-crits and the crits, but it is still less damage because it's got a blue. So the reds make more of a difference. And the perfect flatline, sorry, the perfect spotter talent does give you more damage because you only get armor, not Fenris. It's better to have this chest piece rather. So crit damage, crit chance with a crit damage modification with spotter, lots of damage in combination with the weapon. So this is the setup. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. If you want to have a look at the stats, just pause the video. I will play some gameplay. Now I do have 120% crit damage with 54.5% crit chance. I'm at the limit of how low you should go, but you can use a Cheska mask if you would like to, but I recommend to get the most out of it. Grupo with crit chance on every single piece with crit damage when you have 2 attribute slots. Decoy to help me mitigate enemies shooting me, then a shield just to give you that extra survivability. Insane, huge amounts of damage, over 1.3 million a shot to the head, and just under 1 million damage to the body. Makes this build top tier. Enjoy the gameplay, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I'll see you very soon in the next one. Peace out.
They maintain this outpost. The True Sons will be a direct threat to the campus.
Whoa, this would be...
Got a visual on additional hostiles in the memorial compound. They're moving south. There's a gate between you. It looks closed from here.
Agent, you'll need to find a way to open that gate.
Hey, is there anyone out there? You! Stop hiding behind that.
Incoming backup request.
Secure. Going for that heavy weapon. Take down.
Heavy ballistic shield deployed.
No way to rock and roll.
All clear. I repeat, the compound is all clear.